So what I have on my iPad down here is literally what I've just drawn down here in the past 20 minutes or so is a mind map or flow chart, okay, to help you look at the problems slightly differently in a way that it helps you make your problems look way smaller than it actually is. Okay, so if you're a business person trying to achieve, or you're a business person, entrepreneur, someone who wants to achieve your goals, but you are facing some form of challenges or difficulties right now, you are struggling overcoming all these or solving all these problems, I think this will definitely help you. Okay, so stay all the way until the end, watch the end of this video, and I believe this chart can actually help you achieve your goals way faster. Okay, so let's dive into this video. So for those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Thaddeus and I run this company called TB, where we help financial coaches grow and scale their businesses with marketing and sales. And I have this channel just to document down my thoughts, my learning experience also throughout this journey. Okay, so just for a bit of context before I explain, what this mind map is. This mind map is, okay. For the past, I would say 2 to 3 weeks, there were a couple of challenges that came up in the agency. People, skill set wise, getting things done, trying to get my clients more results, improving our internal processes, stress from team members, all these things I'm trying to solve. And I was pretty stressed out for the past 2 weeks or so. And today is actually Saturday. I upload videos every Saturday. And after drawing this, this little chart down here, which I'll explain in just a bit now. Okay, I realized, I started to view problems a bit differently. I started to see all these things as very small problems, right? And when I started viewing it this way, I realized I no longer have I no longer procrastinate to solve all these problems, because I look at them differently right now. I'm excited to solve all these problems, and I see all these problems as definitely something that is solvable, and it shouldn't be something that should be holding me back from trying to achieve my goals. So what exactly is this mind map? So this mind map is nothing special, it's nothing new, it's nothing out of this world. This map is basically a vision, somewhat like a vision board for myself, of my life, mission and vision. So just to share with you viewers, whoever is watching this video, what I just drew just now on my iPad is basically, kind of like my mission and vision in life, right? Especially my own personal growth. Just to share with you my vision. So my vision as of right now, it's to create multiple companies or invest in multiple companies that can impact or can bring value to the world. So my focus as of right now, what I've just drawn here, is to impact, specifically down here would be the info industry, which means is the education industry. Down the road, I would want to impact many other sectors as well. It could be health, biotech, software, tech, marketing, sales, or whatever. But this is basically my last vision, which is I want to be useful in all these areas while I'm still here on Earth. And specifically right now, I just want to be useful in in the info industry, and this is something that I want to work on. I want to spend my life building all these, impacting all these different industries. So these, so these are basically the kind of companies which I want to build, or vision, or rather, rather the vision which I'm trying to achieve from this info space. How, the method wise, I'm not sure yet, but these are exactly what I foresee I can be useful in. So when I start to look at things from a bigger perspective, I try to zoom out a little. I realize all these problems, are super minute, right? This is the bigger version, and then the problems which I'm facing here is actually probably on a smaller dot here. Not sure if you can see this. Okay, this small very little dot here. And when you start seeing things this way, you realize these are just small little hurdles, right? There are way bigger hurdles waiting for you down the road. And once you understand this, you start to see things in a different light, and all of a sudden, you are excited to work on these problems so that you can work on the bigger stuff. Okay, so right now I'm actually fired up. I just had my vaccine, but right now I'm just fired up to work on all these problems which I have been procrastinating because I am either not so experienced, or it's not exactly natural, not exactly in my interest not say interest, but not exactly my passion to work on all these things. But I do understand that it's important for me to get these problems solved, so I can get to work on my vision, so that my vision can actually come to life, right? And this is just a really minute problem which I'm solving right now. So this is basically the method, which is to zoom out, focus on the bigger vision of yourself or your life, and once you have that perspective, you realize, the problems which you're facing are just really, really small. And I think that is literally everything that or perspective that you can have, to look at things differently, to look at things a little bit more optimistically also, and see things in the brighter light. And I think with this perspective also, it allows you to probably have more grit. Speaking of grit, I think grit, grit doesn't just come from a person being like really, who has really high tolerance of pain. But I think a person who has really high tolerance of pain has a really strong reason on why he's doing things, right? So if that person has a very strong reason of doing things, he probably has a bigger vision like this, right? He has a bigger why. In my case, I think I have a bigger vision, I have a bigger why that I want to work on all these things. And when you zoom out, you realize that the why is so more important than the small problems which you're really just facing right now. So yeah, so I just wanted to shoot this video to explain. So what I did essentially is just to, not sure if you can see this. So what you can do, okay, this is what you can do. I just draw, this is my name Ted, okay, I just draw my name Ted, and under me I basically write down, what are the things I want to achieve, okay, in my personal growth. So for me personally, I just wrote down what are different industries I want to impact, what are some of the problems which I want to solve, most importantly, what are some of the things which I want to envision. So for the info industry, I realized there's this big problem which I think it isn't solved, and something which I want to work on it, which is the info industry is pretty jaded right now, especially in Singapore. It's because everything that's sold via webinars. If you want to sell courses and whatnot, it's always priced really, really high, and people have to watch webinars after webinars before they can buy things, and people generally, like, basically this whole industry is just an abuse of humans or people's inability to look at things objectively. It's all priced based on value, which is not wrong, of course, but there is a lot of like marketing gimmicks that is used, like scarcity. I know all of this because I am in this industry, and it's something I want to change. And so many scams right now in the industry. So there's something I want to work on, a problem which I want to excited to solve. I want to make an impact in this industry. So back to my point, how you can make things, how you can zoom out. It starts off with a vision of your life, in your own life, in your very, very short life. What exactly do you want to achieve, right? Could it be some charity work, philanthropy work? I don't know. Depends really on you. So once you have that vision of yourself in the bigger picture, you zoom out, you realize the problems which you're facing right now just in that very, very small, very, very little small speck of problem. Okay, so that's the end of this video, and I think this serves also as a reminder on how I can constantly be able to look at problems in a different perspective. And I think by looking at problems, I'm not avoiding them, I'm just looking at it differently. And it doesn't take a lot of money to look at things differently. But I think once you do that, you can completely change the way you behave, your attitude towards life, attitude towards problems. So yeah, that's the end of this video. If you like this kind of videos, like, share, subscribe to this video, and let me know what are your thoughts. What are some of the challenges that you're facing right now, and let me know also if this video helps you a bit. Alright, so that's the end, and I'll see you next week.